Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Doom Eternal is finally here. Unfortunately for me, this is the first thing that I see when I launch the game. Now, normally this is a problem that can be resolved by most people in under 2 minutes, but for me, it is much more of a headache because my BNet account has been banned by Bethesda. Before you say, he's a fucking cheater, you deserve to be banned. Yes, I agree. Cheaters should be banned. However, I was not banned for cheating. I was banned for bringing more content to console Bethesda players. I will now tell you a story of how I was banned by Bethesda, so brace yourself for yet another story of Bethesda's BS business practices. Oh boy, I'm not even sure where to start, so I guess I'll just start from the very beginning. Back in November 10th, 2005, a small indie game was released called Fallout 4. Perhaps some of you guys and gals have heard of it. Now, at the time, I had a potato PC, so I can only run Fallout 4 in slideshow mode, so my only other option was to play on the Xbox One, which means I would have, or not have, access to the best version of the game due to the downgraded graphics and lack of mod support, which I was okay with because I still had lots of fun with Fallout 4, New Vegas, Oblivion, and Skyrim, even though I played them all on the Xbox. I don't remember exactly when, but near the release window of Fallout 4, it was also announced that the console version of the game would also get mod support. Now, being a lifelong console peasant, this was huge! It's like Neil friggin' Armstrong huge for us console players, and naturally, I was super excited. Then came the day mod support was finally released for the Xbox, but at that time, there was not that many mods available. It was a barren wasteland. So, I decided to do something about it. I went out and bought another copy of Fallout 4, but this time for the PC, so that I have access to the creation kit in order to start making mods for my fellow console brethren. Now, being an absolute beginner, and having literally no experience in modding whatsoever, my first few mods were kinda shit. But it was fun putting something into a game that I enjoy. Being a huge Doom fan, one of them was the Doom Super Shotgun. Now, this isn't a port of the Super Shotgun from Doom 2016 or anything like that. It was just a base sawed-off shotgun with modded damage and reload speed to make it feel like the, Super Shotgun from Doom 2. Anyways, after a while I got more familiar with modding, and I saw a few people porting PC mods to the Xbox, so I created a Nexus account and started PMing mod creators for permission to port their mods to the Xbox, because I'm not a filthy thieving hobbit. And for a while it was good. I was porting and uploading my own mods regularly to the Xbox, PC, and even the PS4. I was getting some good feedbacks and requests, and things couldn't be better. Then, one day, when I tried to log into Bethesda.net, I encountered an error. It just said something along the lines of unable to log in. Now, this has happened several times before, so I thought nothing of it, and said to myself, I'll try it again in a few hours. A few hours later, same thing. Again, thinking nothing of it, and gave up for the day. So, a day later, I tried again, still unable to log in with no additional info. Now, this was during the time when they were updating the website, so I said to myself, maybe it's riddled with bugs, just like their game, so I'll try it again in a week or so. Well, after a week or so later, I tried logging in again, still unable to log in. Now I know something's up. So, I created another account in order to submit a ticket to Bethesda support. And after a few days, I got a response telling me that I got banned for a mod that I had uploaded, and that the ban was permanent and that I cannot appeal it. So, after receiving that, I was baffled, because I had written permission from every mod creator for every mod that I had ported, so why the heck would I get the hammer? Looking deeper, I found out that one of the armor mods that I had ported had a glitch that turns the female character nude. Aha! Now before you scream, "Oh, won't someone please think of the children?" The glitch doesn't have any textured detailed nipples or anything like that. It basically turns the female player into a nude Barbie doll. Yes, that's right, ladies and gents. I got banned for Barbie boobs. In a game where there's profanity, decapitations, and heck, there's even a perk in this game that turns your enemies into spaghetti and eyeballs. What's more insulting is that they didn't even have the common decency to notify me of the ban through email until I contacted support. And yes, I've checked my spam folder. There was nothing. No chance for me to take down the mod in question, just boom, permaban. No BNet for you. I was pissed, but I thought to myself, you don't want me to bring more content to your bug-filled game? Fine, fuck you then. And I stopped playing Fallout 4 altogether. Fast forward to 2018-ish, when they announced Rage 2, I was excited. Having played Rage 1, thought it had its problems, but, I generally enjoyed it, so, like a dumbass, I pre-ordered the deluxe edition and waited for the release of the game. May 14th, 2019, midnight, Rage 2 dropped. Naturally, I hit the launch button and just assumed I'll have access to everything that I paid for. A few hours in, I was having fun, but I noticed that none of the Deluxe Edition content was present. So I went into my Xbox's hard drive and confirmed that all Deluxe Edition content was installed, so what the fuck? After a few minutes of Googling, I found out that in order for me to access the content that's installed on my Xbox's hard drive, content that I paid extra for, I would have to be logged into Bethesda.net in order to verify my Deluxe Edition content. Since I cannot do that, I submitted yet another ticket to Bethesda support and told them of my situation and requested to have my old account unlinked so that I can link a new Bethesda account to my gamertag in order for me to access the content that I paid for. Now, I don't remember their exact response to my plight, but basically what they said was, ban is permanent, no appeal, fuck you, thanks for the money, sucker. I was shocked that this is how they treat one of their longtime customers. So I contacted Microsoft, and to my surprise, they were very helpful. Got a full refund within 48 hours, and I never looked back on Rage 2 again, which is very fortunate after seeing all the reviews for that dumpster fire. Fast forward again to late 2019 when Doom Eternal was unveiled, and again, having learned nothing from Rage 2, I pre-ordered the deluxe edition of Doom Eternal. I remember thinking to myself, it's being developed by id Software, the original creators of some of my favorite single-player first-person shooters like Wolfenstein and Doom. This game's gonna be amazing! Oh, and this was right around the time I finished Doom 2016, after I picked it up on a Black Friday sale or whatever, and it was one of my favorite games of that year. March 20th, 2020. Doom Eternal is here. After months of delay, it's finally here. It's time to go back to hell and slay some demons. Well, little did I know, back to hell has another meaning for me. Yep, that's right. Before I can even play the game, I would have to log in to Bethesda.net. A single player game. I have to log in to their bullshit third-party MacGuffin. I'm not gonna lie, upon seeing what you guys and gals are seeing on the screen right now, I was in a fit of rage. Pun intended? Yeah, sure. In my moment of rage, I was spamming all the buttons on my controller and somehow I got this stupid pop-up to close and I was finally able to start playing the game. But wait, there's more! Yes, like Rage 2, I don't have access to my Deluxe Edition content unless I'm logged into BNet. And I'm barred from playing their multiplayer or any other single player unlocks through BNet. I have literally paid $90 to play an inferior version of Doom Eternal. Now, I'm thinking to myself, what about those who play on the PC and have to use the Bethesda launcher to play their game? If they get banned from, say, Fallout 76, which had loads of unjust bans, all their previous and future Bethesda games are forever inaccessible. How's that for the Better Business Bureau, eh? Bethesda, you were once the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy corporate BS, not join them. Bring balance to the gamers, not leave them in darkness. In closing, I will be seeking a refund for Doom Eternal and ending my relationship with Bethesda. You once made some of my favorite games, but now your games are still filled with bugs, but with a layer of bullshit on top. So, thank you and good riddance. Now, I'm sure some of you guys have a Bethesda horror story of your own, so feel free to share them in the comments below if you like. As for me, I am going to... What am I going to do? Probably going to go jerk off for the next 2 weeks until Resident Evil 3 comes out. So until then, you guys take care, and I'll catch you on the flip side.